Yo, Mandem podcast episode 297. 297.
Yeah.
I just said it just before we
Roman
started.
numerals? Or are we not going to skip that?
So I googled it.
You got
before
it,
I done
yeah.
the thing. We were way off. 90s, like you have to put 100. Like
There was like a
-10.
season that in
you
there.
put X. You see, if you're doing a 4, you put the 1 before the V.
Yeah.
You do the same thing with 90. You put the 10 before the C, which is 100.
Oh, so you
So
man.
yeah. It's techie.
Wonder Room.
Romans, man.
Wait. So wait, you not put it up and it's the wrong thing?
No, it's correct.
we were trying
to
guess.
guess.
Yeah.
You tried to
Well,
work
these
it out.
man were trying to guess.
Can't lie, I looked at it, I said, what is that?
Yeah. No, I was
Let's-
I couldn't think of anything else to name the episode.
For sure.
But we're here. We are joined with what do you want to go by, Dom? CookwithDom?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Why
well,
not?
resident chef, Mandem
Yeah,
chef.
come on.
Yeah,
Top
yeah,
chef.
yeah.
CookwithDom has joined us after I think quite some time.
No, it's been years.
It's been a while.
It's been
mad.
years.
If you're listening on Spotify or Apple, if you're listening to the podcast as opposed to the video, you might recognize Dom's voice from the intro.
See, the first voice on the intro. One.
He's the first or the last. I feel like 'cause
yeah.
he's probably the most memorable.
What's it? Respect and blessings.
Respect and
Yeah,
blessings.
respect and blessings.
man, always, man.
And everyone's like laughing after it.
Yeah.
Dom was here from season 1 still.
Very first episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what season we're in now, but Dom was a season one cast member still.
Cold. Welcome back, Tom. As we do, we usually go through our weeks and how we're feeling, highlights, lowlights, spend.
Yeah.
Well, you spent bare pills.
So last week I made the claim. Well, the question Dan asked was,
How long could you survive on 2 weeks?
what's the minimum amount of money you can survive on for 2 weeks? I was championing a bill.
Was it a bill? To start with.
2 weeks. A bill for 2 weeks. But I was thinking I might have slightly underestimated.
Yeah.
Wait. Is this just expenses? Yeah.
So you got food in the fridge, so you're not
Yeah.
buying food.
Yeah.
You got to go to the office twice a week.
Lunch is covered.
Lunch is covered.
Cool.
You have to get to the office, so you're paying for it.
And
you
you've
have to
got to
get
take
to the
your
office.
missus out for one.
And you have to go
standard
out for one
meal.
Yeah, like Nando's.
Nando's,
nothing
yeah.
expensive.
Yeah.
So I thought, let me track my spending for just 1 week. Literally just 1 week.
Where do we think how much do Les
I
spend
think
this?
Les has spent at least 60 quid on wine.
I think he's yeah.
I didn't drink wine this week.
Okay.
But I was so I'll do it anyway.
I think he spent 150 this week alone.
Oh,
So it was only a week, innit? You've only
it's
had
just a week.
to do it.
Just a week.
He spent at least 80 quid.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for a 120.
Okay. All right. So travel. So I only went into the office 1 day this week. Normally I do 2. So 1 day was £12.80.
Cool.
Okay.
So and when I drive to the station, I have to pay to park there.
let's add it up.
Yeah.
So that's
Already
that's
racking.
£4.20 for the day.
We're at
Yeah.
£16 something.
17
Call it
now,
17. Call it 17.
Then I got breakfast when I went in, which was £3.50.
Should have banked cereal
20 quid?
still.
20.
Should've bought-
Then lunch. Where did I go for lunch? I think I went Greg's. So I got cheese and onion bake, ice cream donut, and an orange juice. Quite a basic.
Yo.
I was
You're
busy. I
you're
was-
playing the
yeah.
game. Like, yeah. You're trying
I
to
was
keep
busy.
it low.
I needed to get back to my desk. So I was like, let me go get something quick and then come back.
What's that, 25?
Not mad. So that was £4.45.
Cool. It's racking.
Then I didn't actually have a date night, but I was out Saturday. After we recorded, I went putt shot golf.
Yeah.
And I spent £33.77.
Wow. So we're like 50.
Almost 60 quid now?
Yeah.
Was that 25 before 30? How much pay? 30 something just now.
£33.77.
Let's call it 60.
That's how. Yeah. High 50.
Then this is probably what takes it. Then petrol light was on.
Hey,
Petrol light was
talk
on.
to me.
I don't really walk around with cash or whatever, but I had it for someone gave me cash for something, so I had it in my wallet. So I thought, let me just put it all on the petrol.
It feels like it doesn't increase because it's cash. It feels like it doesn't come
doesn't
out.
count.
No.
Trust me,
It's
it
all your
comes
money.
out.
It counts. It counts.
Still yours. Yeah.
So petrol, I put £40.
Ooh.
So I won it.
What we up
we're
to?
at one now.
So
Yeah.
in total, £98.72.
In a week.
That was 1 week, and I didn't go into the office
And
twice.
he went in once.
I went in once.
So you can double up that.
Yeah, in our
the
example,
travel.
we were like it's 3 days in the office. So yeah. Wow, man.
So yeah, so I
And that's a
slightly
quiet week.
That's quite
underestimated.
no frills week.
That's playing the game as well.
That's that's trying to box clever. Jesus.
You're getting knocked out.
Yeah, man. Any jobs going? Any cleaning jobs?
Yeah,
I'm on it, man.
yeah.
Me up.
Please let me know, man. Rich, we know last week would have been busy for you with the news cycle. Busy in your world still, or is that falling off the
Busy,
front pages?
but not because of that. Just busy outside of that. It's a bit. Oh, I say it's still busy, but it's quieter.
Yeah.
From what we've had recently. I don't think there's been any there's certainly no news story that's trumped that. Still ongoing. When I look at like our American station, there's TVs like everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's just running constantly. I have to turn it off sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, just
Too
get
much.
it down, bro. But no, kind of standard week. I wasn't playing the game, but I went into the office like only a couple of times. I was like, I'm kind of playing the game. Trying to cut back. But no, quite a quick week, which was kind of what I needed. I needed to get to the weekend, man.
I feel like this week dragged, man.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a long one. Yeah.
Dom, what are you saying? What's new in your world?
Couple things, I've been quite active in the group this week actually.
Okay, love to see it. Man.
Sunday I met the sister's boyfriend for the first time. That was
a big stage.
That was a big stage.
So two of us here don't have sisters, so
Yeah.
I can't even empathize fully. And you're the older brother.
Yeah, I mean she's 27, so it's
you're
like she's a
kinda
big
the same.
woman anyway. But this is the first time she's ever sort of like introduced someone to me.
Must be
How did
serious.
how did she break it to you?
She speaks to my missus about these things more than me, so they'll have that sisterhood side kind
That's
of thing.
cold.
So she will speak to them about people she's seeing, and it don't really come back to me either. So it's like they've got that code. The code of silence is there. But she came to me directly. My missus didn't even tell me about it, so I was like, all right, cool. And she's like, oh no, there's someone I want you to meet. I was like, oh, all right. After all these years,
Girl,
cool. But yeah, I mean, she said her friends met him, family members had met him as well, other than me, just by accident. Not
She hasn't been avoiding.
You're the final boss.
Yeah. In ways I kind of have, but it's like, but yeah, no, it was the first proper meeting, and yeah, man, a nice guy, man, nice guy. Like, I don't want to put my mouth on it or nothing, but yeah, man, it was a good encounter. It was a nice, as adults as well. It's nice. We just played a little Scrabble, and she met my kid. He met my kids.
Man.
Nice.
Cool stuff.
Other than that, the cat had a bone stuck in his mouth.
You had a few things going on.
It's a mad week. It's a mad week.
Need to put the feet up, man.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Yeah, but apart from that, it's just been a
Cat all good?
cat's cool. Yeah,
Close call, man.
yeah, close call. Just a quick one. Basically, the cat came in, couldn't eat. Was playing with his mouth and all of that. We're thinking, mad one. It's expense as well because we're thinking we have to go
In
to
these
the vet.
in these times, man, these challenging times.
Crazy. Took him vet, and they were like, let me open the mouth, big chicken bone, just stuck in his teeth.
How big?
Like a wing, like a wing bone.
Like the
That's
wing.
Oh,
been
okay.
broken.
Yeah.
Obviously, their mouths are small, innit?
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
like where he's trying to shut his mouth.
That was jamming him up.
Just jamming him up.
Cool,
like,
on wings,
hey,
wings.
No.
You take no responsibility.
We don't feed him.
Everyone wants a piece.
The wings
are that good.
Yeah.
Like, what did you not keep coming around there for? Like,
Yeah.
When
When
the
the
what's
cat's gonna
going on?
It's mad, but no, he's all good, man. He's all good. £45 down now. But it is what it is. It's better than the $2,000 that they were quoting before for the X-ray and everything.
$2,000 for X-ray.
Yeah,
It's a lot,
eventful
man.
week.
It's tough. It is tough. I'm not a pet owner, and I didn't have you down as like a emotional pet man.
And I wasn't.
But some of the things and the voice note, and then at the end you were like, and I was like, no, man, maybe these pets aren't that bad because they can soften Dom up.
Yeah, this is it. And the thing is, it was
all of
watching
us.
him suffer, watching him not being able to eat.
That's deep.
And can't drink as well. Like, I will have a spoon, I'm trying to give it to him. And that.
Really
Like,
trying to keep him going.
I need to see him
Yeah.
get sad and that. I was like,
Said, I'm fucked up, bro.
pulled on the heartstrings still.
Yeah,
Like,
you're only human, man.
and my daughter's all like, is he going to be all right?
And you're trying to say he's gonna be alright,
fine.
but
He'll be
we
fine.
don't know. In
I
reality,
didn't know.
we ain't got a clue.
Didn't
Bro.
know.
See that one, and I think that probably helps you
Facts.
try a bit more, and
Yeah,
it makes
yeah.
it more of an emotional thing
This
when
is it. This is
you gotta explain it to the little ones, man.
Facts.
Crazy. For me this week, I was doing daddy daycare. Single father,
The whole
Mrs.
week is- I know
No,
it's-
it worked. It was
that
about
applied to you,
three
yeah,
days.
Okay.
Mrs. went away for work.
Because you are babysitting, as they say. But
Yeah, you
don't
know
say
the
babysitting.
whatless fathers. Yeah.
You can't babysit with your own
Babysitting
child.
for 3 days. And yeah, she went away for work. I think it's the longest period she's been away.
Overnight, all of that.
Yeah, in Paris for work.
Oh, so you're
With the bed bugs. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
yo.
Wait,
I ain't found none yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Doing that, and I understand now. I understand why she's always on my case. It's not easy, man. It's definitely not easy.
What would you say your toughest challenge was in the 3 days?
The toughest challenge, is getting everything done, and then the hardest part is when you have time. By the time you sit down, you should go to bed because tomorrow's gonna kick your ass again. Yeah. So I think on the first day, or the night prior, like prepped everything, set my alarm. I don't even set an alarm anymore. Like he usually wakes up or she does. So I set the alarm, set his clothes out, prepped his lunch.
Doing it all proper.
Like it was lit. But then the next day came, I was shattered. Done everything. By the time I sat down, there was football on TV as well. I missed the first half because I'm just hanging clothing out. Then I got to cook. Well, sorry, I didn't cook because my parents brought some food over.
God,
bless it. But yeah, by the time I sat down, it was like 11 p.m, quarter past 11. I was like, you ain't even got time for your usual YouTube.
No.
Take your ass to bed.
Go to bed.
Can't fit it in.
Take your ass to bed.
So did you went straight to bed?
Went to bed.
That's the smart move.
Went to bed.
Yeah.
Weren't as prepared for the next day though. Started slacking.
Right.
Took 1 day for the slack to start. But no, it's just that relentless, non-stop, and this got me to thinking like, single parents that make it happen. Shout out to them.
100%.
Because it's not a joke, bro.
Yeah.
That was across 3 days, and I was just thinking, if this was like across an extended period,
Finished.
you need a holiday every 10 days.
Facts.
2 week holiday for 10 days work. Because it's stressful, bro. But that was me, man. So we learned some new things.
She back.
Yeah. Came back.
big hug,
Rolled
big
out
hug,
the red
big
carpet, bro.
Big hug when she
Red carpet. Yeah.
You and the bed bugs and all that.
Oh yeah. Take the bed bugs. Everything could stay. Whoever can help.
We need to have
more hands. As many hands as possible.
We need the help, fam.
No, but it was like it made me aware, and I've seen a couple of these videos. I forgot what the guy's name is. He does it a lot.
Bald guy.
Guy
Pick
with the
him up,
beard.
man. Yeah.
I can't remember his name
I
off the
can't.
top of my head.
I think
he does what?
He's got.
He
I think his
is
Instagram like
raising kids to men or something.
Yeah, something like
along
that.
those lines.
Yeah.
Okay.
He does good content for like was it co-parenting you call it, Liz?
Yeah.
Split up with the mother of his children. But two boys. Yeah, he talks about the struggles.
Yeah.
And I think why I rate him so much is the empathy and the honesty.
Yeah.
I think I saw a clip this week. He was talking about how broke up with the missus, whatever, and he said in the early stages he would dictate how much he gives her based on his mood and emotion.
Right.
So if they're arguing, she might get a bill this month. Things are a bit sweeter, she might get 2 free. He was like, that was like, look at him from reflection, shit for me. So he was like, bang, he's like, the child support thing's cold. She knows what she's gonna get, and I think she said, I'll do the child support route because I know what I'm gonna get every month, and it's not based on your feelings and whatnot.
And I think he's spoken about that a few times, but his point to that was, or point he makes is, if you and the parent have an issue, you giving her less might annoy her and might affect her, but then whatever she might need that money for to help with raising your child, it affects them as well. So if she gets less money, it means she might not be able to get as much food or whatever it is they might need for school, or
whether you like to admit or not, you're taking away from the youth. Because you're being moody.
Because you're in a mood.
His content and page is one of few pages that he's hit the spot every time he posts, and I'm like, I'm not even a parent, but
I used to follow him before I was a parent.
He makes
talking proper stuff, like,
and I think maybe why it resonates as well is that he's like one of us. So like he's saying like, British
English,
and he's like, like early doors, like he not an idiot, but he was just doing all like the wrong things. But then he obviously grew up and realized this isn't helpful, and sometimes he brings his sons on.
Kid, didn't it?
Brings his sons on.
How were the kids?
One, I don't know their ages, but one's probably like mid-teens, maybe early
okay,
teens,
so they're growing
and then the other one's like slightly younger.
Innit?
I think that self-reflection is important as well. Like,
So
that's what must resonate with most people, because it's like to go back and think in hindsight, I weren't the man that I thought. To do that publicly as well, not to say it amongst Mandem or whatever. It's just I'm telling the world.
No, he's
I was
proper,
in the
man.
wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, his page is raisingboys_2men.
Okay.
Yeah, proper stuff, man.
Shout him out, man.
Yeah, for me, the coldest thing is the accountability.
Yes, that's the word.
He's not going through it and saying I was the coldest ice cube in the tray. I did everything right as a father. It's all her. He actually is human and says, "Yeah, man, I made
Air Forces.
mistakes." Yeah, and he says there's one clip I think which is more recent, and I think it's pinned on his page where he talks to his kid, and he's saying, "What did I get you for your 5th birthday?" Little boy's like, don't remember. Like, what did I get you for your 10th birthday? He's like, I think you got he's like, don't remember. And he basically goes on to say, like, it's not about the presents. It's literally about being there. He says, do you remember when we went, like, what did you get? We go parking. He's like, we went parking. We did this, and then after we did that, and like, he's literally just saying, the presents thing's air. Time is
it's not the presents, it's the presents.
Yes, yeah. Big boss. But yeah, man, if you can. If you're into that sort of content,
I'm 100% follow.
Definitely, man.
It's good stuff, man.
That guy I follow.
Where do we want to start? What was the
well,
first
there was
topic?
a viral clip I saw going around doing the usual Instagram blogs and whatnot. It was a clip taken from, what is it? Good Morning Britain. I'm an old head.
GMTV. Eamon Holmes.
What year is this?
Looking young and that. Yeah.
And it was a clip. It was a debate between, I'm not sure of the guy's name, and he is essentially advocating that or against kids having like their own Instagram pages, and then the parents. I want to try and parents managing their page and controlling their account, or effectively a social media manager for their own child. And she is saying that she was an ex-drama teacher. It's no different from, I don't know, putting on production or theatre or whatever it may be.
Okay.
And that
I think she used to work on TV or something.
This is a good thing, essentially, she's saying. And he makes quite a few points to say that, I don't know about that. The kid doesn't have a choice, etc. And I thought, what are your thoughts on it? Because I think it's something. I feel like it's something we spoke about.
We've definitely spoken
done it
in the
off
past.
air.
Yeah.
I think we might have touched it on air. One of our probably season 1 episodes, to be fair.
A while back, yeah.
Dom probably featured, and it was about like, should your. I don't think it was then. I don't think it was about your child having their own page. It was just that how much of your child should you show on social media. Obviously, things have developed since then. And yeah, I just wanted to know your thoughts, particularly you and Dan and Dom as fathers. What are your thoughts about having your child on social media? And I guess
Dom's been doing this longer, so he's got more experience.
You know what it is? It also said something about 4-year-old in the little caption.
Yes, it said 4-year-old. Yeah,
and I've got a 4-year-old, so it's like
perfect.
And it's coincidental because when you sent it to me, Rich, me and my missus was actually discussing
perfect
the same sort of thing.
Cold,
love it when
we had that discussion. The stars aligned, and I was like, "Hey, babes, look at that! Like, this is mad."
Yeah.
But yeah, we're still torn and conflicted. I mean, you lot know my daughter, innit? I as a character, she's already in our circles anyway. She's out there, like, she'll chat. She's this. She's charismatic. All of them things there. So it's like there's bare times that we're robbing the world of this child. Like, if everyone saw what we had this yard, it would bring smiles to people's faces. But then also there's the flip side of it, of like, you know, when you see like your child actors and these sorts of things, and people that's where they are now, and their description as to what their life's been
the
like,
trauma they go through,
all the trauma
doesn't tend to be good for child stars.
It doesn't.
Britney Spears is doing it right now. She wants to talk.
We need to bring back that conservative.
Man keeps saying we know why she was locked up for it.
Fam, have you seen her dancing with knives?
The knives slapping the.
She is a loon. Like, she's a Looney Tune, bro. They need to hide her, man.
It's like it's mad. So it's like to see the results of some, like the negative results, because there's positive ones as well, obviously. But I think his main points was they don't have that choice. So it's like it will change their childhood Like, imagine she's just going to the park and everybody knows her as that star. It's like you're not naturally going to that person now. It's like you're picking your friends. Are your friends, or are they just hanging around with you because they see you on YouTube?
You probably don't need that.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, how does she differentiate that, and does that alter her personality and these sorts of things as well? So we really went deep on it. And the conclusion was, maybe we should still do it, but no, it's like, but that was a selfish thinking. That was more of a, we can monetize this, we could get this, and then that mean for a better life for her anyway. But yeah, man, I mean, like, what we didn't want to do is alter her as a person, because the ego, the having to be pristine all the time as well. So like,
you can't be off days, man.
You have to be on point.
People are watching all the time.
Yeah, like that's
and you don't need that as a child. Like, as an adult, you can
want it as an adult. Right? Even the most famous people don't want that.
This is it. So it's like, how are we going to force that on you before you're even conscious of it? If that makes sense. You can't even comprehend it yet. So yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one, because the flip side is, like I said, you might be successful and be able to afford a better life for yourselves. But then there's examples of people that get successfme, and then everything crashes anyway.
Britney Spears.
You see what I'm saying? Like, but it's a. What about you, Dan?
See me. I'm not really on it, man. Like, not massively. So, like, one thing that's just come to my mind is kind of like, you have to become like a producer, like.
As an adult,
like, you might just want to watch Coco Melon or whatever, and you're saying, no, my bro, like, come man,
the views are over.
Come man, come do this dance or answer me back and all that. And there ain't enough time as it is, but yeah, to become like a full-time producer for a kid now, I don't think I got it in me. I also think the thing about like protecting kids as well is like important. Like, you literally don't know who's out there. Watching,
you don't know who's looking,
downloading the content and doing whatever they want with it.
And who hits follow on a kid's page?
Right,
it's crazy.
That's what he says in that clip.
Anyone can.
I know, but it's like,
anyone can.
I can tell you, I am followed no kids. I am following no children.
I don't even follow my friends' kids. If people have, because there's people that I know that have pages.
Those pages, man,
I'm not following it.
They like, don't know, man. And it's not like on a weird thing. It's just like, baby Jamal's,
like
baby Jamal's world. Like, I'm alright, man.
Come look at my kid.
Like, I'm like, alright. And then what is it, like, fashion pictures or like?
I think that's
tough.
Trying to get him a deal
with the fashion stuff. I think that's like the way it goes nowadays. Anyway, like, it's not the same as, what was it, like Avon and there's certain.
I remember people used to do modeling, like child modeling.
Littlewood's. Like, where do you go to hand your CV in to say my child is? You know what I mean? So now the route is social media.
Little Nike tracksuit you pay £2.49 for 100 weeks.
I can understand like why people would think, oh cool, like we could make, but then I just think it's probably kind of saturated. I think the work rate that it entails is probably it's too much for me, and then that just who's watching, and I think for me, I think just try and make a better life. I'll be the one that does it. You can do that, like
that's my job
in time. Like, I don't want you to retire me just yet.
If they want to do it later on, then that's there. But it's a choice thing, innit? It's a choice. Like, end of the day, like our main thing was because she's 4, so she's just started reception. She's been reception for a few months now. So like, imagine you get to year 6. And you've blown now. You're a star now. Like, just going to your school is a thing.
Well, you can't even go to school. They're taking you out of lessons. Right. You got a half day. You're missing this and that. Like, so you
go to secondary school as a celebrity.
Well, you just grow up bare quick.
Bro. Your mind's just in a different place, man. And young minds are just they're delicate still. Facts. So going there as like some star will be bonkers. Even some people. One of our friends, she works at a local school. She's talking about one of the footballers. He's at one of the big clubs at the minute. She's like the special treatment he gets, but he just wants to be like a normal boy. But even teachers are kind of
flying him,
and then some teachers are like, no, going extra hard, and it's just it's a lot to navigate still for a kid.
Do you know what as well? From I guess my perspective on it is, like, let's say for the 4-year-old or whatever, you're kind of stripping them of childhood as well.
I was gonna say that.
Because
Yes,
as a big man now, I was saying, because I was having this chat with my girl, she was like, what are you talking about in the pod? Started talking about this and she'll just go like, and you're like, I was like, I don't want to go work.
I was sitting there thinking the same thing.
But I can reflect on a time where I didn't have work, and I just ramp and I could just play computer all day and do this and do that. Why are we burdening them with this responsibility earlier than is needed?
Also, it's a case.
Life to be fun.
It's a case of nowadays. I feel like they've got that window's a lot smaller. So like where we grew up, showing our age, we didn't have the internet. Like,
window
of childhood. So like we had that. Like even just coming here, so they used to come here. Like you know what I mean? I used to walk and that was still like childhood days. Like so, it's like now with social media and everything, it's like at what age do they get that Instagram page?
Yeah, when do you get your own?
When it's open,
that was going to be one of my next questions.
You get a phone, all of that stuff.
At what age does that start? So it's like because now I know that I is innocent. My daughter's innocent. Like she's a child. She asks questions and she checks me because I'm like, what are you asking that for? But you're just asking out of innocence.
You don't know. Yeah.
So like, but then she's now asking more deeper questions already at 4. But once she's got access to the internet, she'll be able to just Google that and you know what I mean? Whereas we kind of didn't have that access. Was it Ask Jeeves or something like that? If that.
Oh, yeah, that was.
You know what I mean?
Was it? What's the other thing? Was it Lycos?
Something like
Is it like a dog? I swear there was a
there was.
the dog used to run like across the hills.
The information for you and that.
What was that shit called? I know what you're talking about.
Don't know where that
but
is
you didn't
now.
have it like that. It wasn't at the drop of a hat. Do you know what I mean? So to put them on there and to have the outside world speaking to them as well, and them being conscious of people's opinions of them, and
mythical.
The childhood's gone. Like it's just with us. It was just us in ends.
Yeah, they definitely grow up a lot quicker than we have, and I think. I hate saying it, but phones and social media and all of this stuff plays a part in it. Because I think even if they have an iPad that they only watch at home or whatever, like the stuff that sometimes they get. And they were talking about this on LBC the other day actually, and one guy called in and saying that him and his wife police what the kids watch on YouTube. You've got parental settings.
Yeah. There's even a YouTube Kids, I think, as well.
Yeah, but it doesn't. You can't control what's viewed on shorts.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen some shorts violations. I've seen kids watching stuff and shorts.
So you can't control what's seen on shorts. So they might be scrolling 4 or 5 scrolls of stuff that is relevant to them that they like, but then the 5th might be something that's like, this isn't for kids.
Sexy red.
God forbid, man.
Yeah,
sexy red.
This isn't for kids. So then they see this stuff and it's like, and then it obviously because they've watched it thinking, oh, what is this? The longer you watch it, the more you'll be served it, blah blah, so on and so forth.
Now
so
the
then
algorithms just guiding,
and this stuff is just being fed to them, and it's like you can't really control it. And they do grow up a lot sooner because of the internet.
Yeah, you're right. That window's definitely a lot shorter. I feel like teenagers they almost ain't teenagers anymore.
No. Everyone's got their own little brand as well, innit?
Yeah,
yeah. Very funny. And that's what all these social things are.
Yeah.
They're just literally like, this
branded.
is me, this is what I'm into, it's what I look like on my good days, which all my days are good.
Every day's a good day.
I got one bad outfit.
Like every day?
I got one bad trim. It's crazy. Like, we're all just like little.
So when people
brands.
see you looking bummy now, it's like, bro, is that my man? Like, or is that my? It's crazy. It's crazy,
Tough, man. But yeah, for me, I'd say insomnia. Nah, not for a while, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Not for a while.
I think as long as possible, right?
Yeah,
Like, get them off kind of the internet and particularly social media.
100%.
As long as you can, man.
Yeah, but I think even that, and I've got an example in my head, but I don't want to say it out of respect for the people. But I feel it's not, even if let's say you don't give them a phone, no phone, no social media, none of that, it still filters through in other places.
You can't not.
So let's say playing online, for example, and you're only restricted to playing with like family members, cousin, whoever, whatever.
Yeah.
What they do over their house is different to what you do.
Right.
Especially if they're of a different age. They might be obviously right, they might have a phone now, so they can search certain things or restricted social media so they can view certain things. So then when you're playing online and they're saying certain things as a younger child, you're thinking, oh, they're older, they're probably cooler than me.
Yeah,
or whatever.
you look to them, innit? Yeah.
So then that stuff's getting filtered down to you.
Yeah,
Meantime, this child has no access to social media, none of this stuff.
That was gonna happen anyway.
Facts.
Like, older cousins, older brothers, made you watch shit
to some point.
Way before
Them man with
in your mind. Early,
yeah,
but at the same time,
suppliers.
Again, another discussion that we had. You can't parent other people's kids.
No,
so
you definitely can't.
It's like,
much,
you send your
Yeah.
innocent child to nursery, and they come back with something mad, and you're like,
this is
where did that come from? Like, it's another kid that's just said
This
some
is
stuff,
it.
like, and it's cool. So it's like we don't swear like that.
And to what I was saying before about the guy on LBC, he was saying that like the child's like language has started to change. And the guy was like, what do you mean? And he was like, oh, like they'll say certain things or something will happen and she'll be like, what the, but then they never say like the last
Right.
So they everything that happens like, oh, what the and the parents are like, where are you picking this up from? Like, and he's like, because it's shorts, it can't be restricted, blah blah. They're picking up certain things off the internet, even if it's child friendly, like policing other people's kids. Some of these kids are saying certain things that you don't really want your child to
be saying. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a tricky one, man.
Yeah, I say control the controllables, man. Like
that's it. That's what you can do, innit?
Yeah, can't really influence.
If that's what you're on, though, do your thing. Just know the consequences, innit? Like if
what do you
you're on putting your child online, and
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
don't do it with the selfish things of, oh yeah, but we could get this and we
Retirement
could get that.
plan and
You just have to be honest with yourself and know that you could be messing this. You know what I mean? There's pros and cons, but
Do irreparable damage.
yeah, man.
Yeah. So there's nothing wrong per se with it, but understand there could be
the small print,
some dire consequences
to
what
terms on
you are subjecting your child to.
Let's say you put your child out there and they start to like get big. At which point are you like, no, we need to make a video? Like you're saying to her, we need to make a video, it's just
you're tapped,
man. I don't know, man. It's techie, isn't it?
It's a hunger,
It's techie. Because then, it's like you're pimping them out almost.
So no for me, man, as it stands.
I get it.
It's not in the same vein about posting your child on, like, let's say Instagram stories or maybe even feed whatever on social media, but then covering their faces.
What about it? Better to do it that way?
What do you think about it? Would you think about people that do it? How they do it? Is there much point?
I just think there's just don't know where it's going.
Don't know who's looking. Don't know who's watching.
Facts.
I used to think, like, why would you? I feel like when I said we had this conversation in season 1, some point, I feel like my views then were, why would you put your child on social media? Like, period. Like, I just at that point, it's black and white for me. I can't see any pros or pluses to it.
Yeah.
But then as I'm, I guess, older, more experienced, whatever, but you kind of, a lot of people put, as we often refer to it, it's a highlight reel. You put on your favorite moments, the people you love.
And your child should be a part of that.
Of course your child should be a part of that.
And with me personally, I've got like a reel of Aya, and it's like Aya's adventures and them things. But a lot of that was during lockdown period. So there's a lot of people that didn't get to see Aya grow up through those years. So me putting it on social media, because my thing's private anyway. So for the most part, I know the people that's on it. So it's like those people were able to see her develop, start talking, walking, these sorts of things where they weren't able to see it physically. So with some of it, it's like that. But what I was gonna say as well is sometimes your kid doesn't have a talent. Like you have a talentless kid.
Yeah.
Like on the real, it's like you're just putting them on there. Like, but it's like your kid's not funny.
Talentless.
Your kid's not doing anything. Like it's just.
It's cool for your kid can just go be an office worker.
They're just a normal person. Yeah. But why are you putting them
few
out there
GCSEs, like couple SATs, 1 degree, like average degree.
It's
like,
cool.
just go to work.
We
Like,
love them same way.
Yeah.
Don't put them out there to me.
Not everyone's Macaulay Culkin. Man.
Right. Where's he now?
Calm. Are you doing some adverts for someone? Like
I don't think it's
I
signed.
think he's doing E or something.
saying?
It's not looking good.
His
bro.
brother's in Succession.
Yeah.
I swear.
Another one of the
Yeah.
Culkins. I can't remember which Culkin.
It's mad. In saying that, if you see Aya on the social media thing, don't blame me in it.
Times are hard out here, man. We need these coins, man. We need these coins. What else was there that I wanted to touch on this week?
There was another clip. I'll insert it. It was just essentially a bunch of American girls, young women, just saying how much they expect their SO partner, boyfriend, husband to earn annually.
To be. I feel like this is gonna sound bad. I feel like 300,000.
I would have to say 127, probably 150 to $250,000 a year.
$500,000. Is that bad?
150 maybe to 250,000 a year would be comfortable for sure.
I was just having this conversation with my friend, and she was like, you have to manifest a husband, girl. Ideally, my husband needs to be making like 650,000.
So you said you want 500K, but what do you think the median income is for a 30-year-old?
60K? 70K?
It is $45,000.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah,
I think it's 250,000.
it's 52,000.
What? No, it's not. Damn, America.
So stupid. I
speak,
saw some of the numbers.
silly,
I was just
silly,
like, this is just dumb, so warped. What's this like? What's this coming from? Like, who told you this is okay? Like, and it's not a good answer, but it made me laugh. Like a lot of these times now, I see people when these videos are posted of these women saying they want the world and da 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 da. People keep saying, "What does your dad earn?" And like, like does your dad do this for your mum?
I love that.
Like, you're like, because if not, then like you might need to just adjust expectations.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Not everyone's like Warren Buffett, man. Again, just get an office worker, man. Man, what 100? I saw 100 something. 300.
They're all above 100.
Some was, I think the highest was maybe 500K. 650, I think.
650.
Who? A good question is who whooped these mans to believe that this is
the question to me, because I feel like we're seeing more and more of this. I don't know if we're just being caught by this always gets views. People want to know this, so maybe it's just so more people are doing it. But these numbers are crazy.
Ridiculous.
They're not realistic in the slightest.
in this climate.
A lot of people will never see those numbers.
Listen.
No.
Ever. Not even accumulate over their lifetime.
Like, and obviously it's dollars, isn't it? So like,
Make it pounds, make it whatever you want.
It don't matter. I was gonna say
Rupees, bro.
it being in America, it's inflated anyway because their wage structure is different. But the numbers that they were quoting was just a joke.
you
Like,
can convert that to anything,
bro, like
Where
where
are gold?
are
It's
you?
a lot of gold.
Yes.
My
it's a
thing
lot,
was,
bro.
where are you frequenting for you to meet these people that are earning that salary? Like, and what are you earning?
Probably not.
kind of
Stock
thing?
exchange, fam.
Like,
Yeah.
What are you doing?
It's crazy, bro. And even over here, there's a new series of grilling. I don't know if you've seen that show. The dating show. So I think Castillo used to be on it, but now Marks is on like the latest version. And the girl was like, 4K is not enough. 4K a month ain't enough.
It's
not enough.
Somewhere in the
I think he
UK,
said 60K or something, 60 something.
It's not enough.
She's
telling him
after tax more 4K is not enough.
for them to, or
no for him. Yeah, for him to earn.
Well, she said, I guess essentially she's, and probably a lot of these other women are, they're not looking at it as the amount you need to earn. It's the amount we need to earn.
But why
Which,
we?
when you say it
So
like
what
that,
are
it
you
makes
doing?
a little bit of sense. So you're basically saying, if it was 60K, you can't earn 30K.
No.
You need to be giving me that.
She said my man needs to earn 4.
Yeah.
So then I just need to. What's she doing in
What,
between
he's
9
earning
and
for
5
4,
Monday to Friday?
I don't know, but she's thinking about, he basically needs a salary for 2 is the point I'm making.
Yeah.
But then why would you need if there's 2 of us? Why would we need? Why would one person need salary for 2? Why don't we have?
What you got?
What?
Because she wants soft life, isn't it?
Oh,
Soft.
sleep, man.
get one for the price of 2,
Sleep.
fam.
She
And
wants
then
soft
the
life.
comments on that one were a bit mad still. People saying you're in your mid-30s, single mother, you can't be making these requirements. Like you can't make any shots.
I mean, you do have to think.
If there's an exchange rate or it's a market and people are trading, she probably can't be there.
Yeah, it's not high
for
ranking.
some people.
Yeah.
But shout out to single moms, man.
It's just bonkers. Like I think the good question is, how did we get here?
That's a great question.
How did we get here? But like you said, that it's like, how did
Baffling.
we actually get here? Because is it just you're watching reality TV? Are you watching just celebrities? And it's because we got more access to these celebrities and their lives and what they're doing, and that's kind of warping reality.
It's like the City Girls.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
You're watching, I think reality TV is a great show. I think a lot of it is coming from that. Or
I think you've seen a lot of, maybe in the most recent years, and maybe it's just the internet thing, but you're seeing a lot more of what people are making for doing whatever it is that they doing. Adidas made X amount this year, and
there's a lot more focus on finances.
They're infographics.
That's it. Even Adidas, a big corporation. I don't know. Let's say UK music artist made X on
bought this watch. I seen Rimsey buy a watch the other day, and the guy's like, "Yeah, try it on, man. You can touch it. Like it's yours now." Like the guy, it was funny. Like it's one of those things that made you think. And then casually, Rimsey's like, "Yeah, cool. I'm just gonna send you 15 now." And I'll send like to the. I'm like, huh? 15K.
Calm. So I think I think people hear stuff like that or see stuff like that and think
that's normal.
No offense to them, but you're probably from where I'm from or similar to where I'm from,
right? And
you just make music. So I can, if I don't make music, there must be something I can do to get that amount. So then if you see, I'll give you 15 now, whatever later, I must be able to make up a little 15. When the reality is, you can't.
Myth. It's a myth. I don't know where this myth came, because it's like you think that everybody is that rapper. Everyone is Rimsey. Everyone is.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, with a spare 15K to send for part of the watch.
For the watch.
Part of it. Like, I'll send the rest. He's like, I'll just send you like a 15 in.
They need to realize that these people are anomalies.
Yes.
Like, big.
They're anomalies.
Fam, this is it.
Like, wise man said to me, "What are your living conditions like?"
We got the wise man.
Yeah, the wise man, fam. He said, "You need to understand the living conditions." He said, "What are the living conditions like for you to be making these statements?"
Yeah.
So is this crazy. Like? I guess I'm playing devil's advocate a little bit. Is this equivalent of man saying they want, like, I wouldn't date anything below an 8 or a 9? Like,
no,
because I feel like the flip side of this is, often, and it's not even just a male and female thing, people tend to want what they want regardless of what they bring.
Fair, you could, but you could still want it, but then
basement nerd,
reality hits, and then it's, what are you actually gonna get?
Yeah.
And do you think that some of them are unrealistic with what they're actually gonna get?
It's way off kilter, like
on both sides.
But one thing I'd say is, I don't really hear that too tough
from man.
Nah, I don't.
No.
I hear what you're saying though.
I don't hear what you're saying, because and the reason why is because if you're basing your attraction to the salary, what does that even mean? Like, if you're saying I need this person to earn X amount, that mean it don't matter what they look like, what their personality is, what they're this. It's just he's earning 650.
Bank, bro.
Like, that don't make sense.
It's dangerous, man.
So when that person stops,
again, devil's advocate again, isn't the flip side of a man just seeing this quote 10? I don't even care if she can read, bro. I just want to read it up. I don't care what kind of mum she's gonna be. She can't cook. And again, I'm stereotyping.
I wish the best for those people that ever. I wish them all the best
on both sides.
if that is like how people are, if that's their level of like discernment, I wish you all the best, man.
Yeah, and that's mad as well.
Yeah, whatever.
It's gonna be a hard life.
Whatever comes with it.
Good luck.
Enjoy it. But yeah, and all that. Yeah, going for just to look. That's passes, man. And we've seen it before, man. All these top girls. Some man just run off on them. They don't really care. Like, it's more than that, man.
There's actually some girl I used to follow. I still follow on Instagram. It's when I was kind of like doing more of the travel stuff. Yeah, she was traveling as well as a lot. Pretty girl, but I don't know. I mean, I ain't posted anything in a minute. But between like, I don't know, 2018 and 2023. She's had like bare work done. It's just, it looks bad. And I'm just like, she obviously, I imagine she had this work done because she could see that her stock or value was falling,
Right.
and she's tried to cling on to it. And from my opinion, it's just getting worse. So I say that to say that it all fades, man.
Yeah, man.
Fact.
Like, I don't know what kind of fashion
fleeting, man.
but it just, you gotta have more tricks in your bag, you know.
$650 a year. What's that in a month?
$50 a
$650.
year. That's about
What net?
40K
So that's
a month.
like after tax and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know. You've been in a different tax bracket.
What's
but
that? That's like
$30K a month or something like that.
Yeah, more
No,
than
it's
that.
more than that. It's more than that. After tax and all that, it's about
Like 50K a month.
50K a month. Yeah.
Per month.
Yeah.
Take it in.
No, I probably a bit lower because you're doing the 50%.
Everything else, yeah.
Take it in.
Oh no, I was saying if the 650 was netted, if that was after, if the 650 was after tax.
That's
Oh,
what you
okay,
get.
okay.
Then,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
like- 50.
Take it in.
Yeah.
Some of these numbers, man. Yeah, it's
Mind
bad,
boggling.
man. It's mad.
Mind boggling.
And I keep seeing people saying they need to raise the price of microphones, and I understand it. Too many microphones,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Those streets
And
are
cameras.
flooded. Yeah.
It's too easy. Now.
Raise the prices, man. Raise the prices.
Get rid of these people, man. No, you're making life hard for my
It's
thoughts.
tough, man.
Oh man.
Randomly, I was listening to I say randomly, I listen to it all the time, Joe Budden podcast, and they was playing a song called Wobble by VIC. It's referred to as like a black line dance, and there's a few others which we know of, and it got me to thinking, like, we don't dance anymore. And it's a shame.
But when you say dance, do you mean like dance moves, or like man don't even like?
Like, I
Don't
feel
really
as
like-
though
Man aren't loose.
oh no, there's
right,
there's enough stiff pause man that just like stand up
Hey,
and
yo.
just do
Posture.
nothing.
Man, I just
Yeah,
posturing.
posing and whatnot.
Sip.
But I feel like on the way up as a young buck, dancing was more of a thing.
100%.
And I found some from the past, which came to mind.
That's the one that
Candy
comes
is
to mind,
rich.
innit? That's
Massive fan of the electric slide.
Oh, yeah, but bare people don't
the
like
master.
I'm kind of over it.
Same.
No, I like it, man.
it. Like for me, yeah. I'm the Candy advocate.
And yeah.
I will die on this hill.
Hips are rich,
Candy,
you know?
man.
Like there's bare man, yeah. That it will come on and man will be like, oh, you know, like, not this again. But what's not to like, particularly as we're saying that man don't dance anymore. What don't you like about seeing people dance? People have fun. Like I kind of don't get.
I
what's
think it's
not
more
to like.
so that I guess where we used to or still do go out quite a bit, you hear it a lot. I think it's the frequency of how much you hear it.
You think?
It's probably
I
why.
don't feel like I hear it a lot.
I think for me, sometimes the vibes are nice, and then you hear the dun dun dun.
Yeah, I think the
dun,
time
and it's
out
like,
100%.
oh,
Like, wow,
Depends
we
what
were
the
just-
vibe
I
is, though.
enjoyed it.
We were
Like,
It's the timing, innit?
the timing
It was
is
just building.
It's come on. If it's dead and you run it and it's getting everybody on the dance
Then
floor,
so be it.
Cool.
I'm on that.
No, you got to lead up. You got to lead into that
gotta build
tune.
to it.
You can't.
It's got to be in that zone.
You can't be playing a gigs and then.
That's
yo.
crazy.
Like, you
Oh,
gotta
it's
pull a muscle.
criminal.
happens.
criminal.
What
Happens.
was it,
I think it goes
warm-up?
on for too long as well. Sometimes, like we don't have to hear the full guitar thing at the end. that
solo.
bridge.
Oh no, you know
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
You know what's
yeah.
lit? I can't remember. I was trying to think where we were, but we was somewhere, and I think it was like your family. And there's
Oh, I know
there's
the
a
jungle
fast.
one.
They do the
Drum and
jungle
bass
one. Oh yeah.
That's the advanced.
That's what I was
advanced.
thinking.
I can't remember where we were, and someone, probably Mike or one of the Mandem will figure it out. We was there, and obviously the normal one's playing. Then it changed to the jungle one, but the olders are obviously doing the normal one.
Yeah.
Then it's changed to the jungle one. The olders didn't miss a step.
Hey.
No, they got it.
Neat.
Didn't
You know why?
miss a step.
Because they've been dancing.
dancing their whole life.
They
Dancing their whole
didn't
life.
miss a step. Some of the women were in heels.
Big steppers.
And
Big
they were
steppers.
like, they didn't like the tune, and I think this might have been the first time I heard the jungle version or the jungle switch.
Yes.
You're just trying to keep.
So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, let me just keep stepping because you get the beat
Yeah,
and whatever.
yeah.
But this is from back in the day.
No.
This is old. This is old to us.
It's advanced.
We've done this.
There's another thing they do as well. I
They
don't know
got
which
next
one it
one.
is,
The
but yeah, I
step
need a name for it.
advanced.
But there's
I
like
need to know.
diagonal steps and all that.
Fam,
to learn
I
that
couldn't
one
believe
before.
it.
But yeah, dancing is not really a big thing. But here are some dances. I did some research on dances from the past. The Dougie.
Oh yeah, that one.
We like the Dougie.
That one annoys me, but I might hit quickly. I don't quickly. Just you see like on a warm up. You like the warm up. Like the cool. Not both sides.
Some man were experts.
Pros. Yeah, the little. The Cat Daddy. Remember the Cat Daddy?
What's the Cat Daddy?
It's that. It's kind of weird.
Oh yeah, I'm not
with somebody or
no. You're by yourself. That's not like a group thing.
I think I know which one, but I don't.
Yeah, it's like a Chris Brown type thing. Chris Brown will do that.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You're a jerk. Remember that?
I remember the
jerking. I could never. I could never jerk.
It's like backward steps.
Oh yes,
it's
like running man back.
I thought jerk. It was neat still.
It's very
No. Because it's kind of the beats like You're a Jerk was called Whip Nene.
Okay. Well, actually,
yeah.
That was for the kids a little bit. I felt like the kids
a little bit. Yeah. Some of them are a bit silly, man. Remember when Drake released "In My Feelings"? Anyone learn to dance to that? That was.
What song is "In My Feelings"?
What's the number? What's the thing?
Right foot slide.
No. "In My Feelings"
that's
was
Tootsie's.
That's Tootsie Slide. "In My Feelings" was Kiki. Do you love me?
But it was the heart thing.
Yeah.
There was dance to it.
What was it? Mad.
All I know is there was a heart somewhere.
It was shit.
Yeah, it must have been not good.
Soulja Boy, Crank That.
Yeah,
that's still in there again. But do you know what it is? It has to be supported by a good song.
You thought Crank That? I thought Crank That was 10-10 when it came out.
Yeah, no, it was good.
It was a cold song.
There was a couple ones that came off the back of that
You got to still fancy that.
You mess.
To this day.
And then the dance hits in, and then we're
mad.
Wait, when you say like that, it's a shit song.
It's shit good, man.
Little pans on that. Stanky Leg was a silly dance.
Oh, silly dance.
Fat Joe Lean Back.
I want to do that when you're saying that.
Lean Back was anything.
That was a bit of a not really dancing.
Badman could do that. Badman in the dance could do that.
You look silly when you're doing it though.
The maddest thing, or one of the maddest new ones, was Bobby Shmurda, Hot Nigga.
Oh, bit too active.
When everyone was like, I rated it bad.
I wouldn't say that's a
dark craze.
That's like
but I hear it.
I thought it was lit, and then man would do the broken back one. No, I thought that was a moment. Still, I think my favorite, and these are a few newer ones. Dabbing ass rappers.
Yeah, but I didn't feel
that's
like it was a dance.
It's a move.
No, dabbing's bad. Especially when little kids do it.
When they do it on a sharp one, a little sharp dab is messed. UK thing, Money Much.
C-Biz.
Yeah.
Money Much.
Oh yeah.
It's
a little
it was quite
UK. It's decent.
That's a little one. I'm not mad at that one.
My favorite ever though, from the new school, Millie Rockin'.
God.
What's
Millie?
What's the?
Millie.
Yeah. Sometimes I just do it in the kitchen when I'm waiting for the kettle to
boil. If something goes right, you might catch a light.
Downtime,
Yeah. I'll never forget. Joseph Parker at the weigh-in one time. He did the
hit a Millie Rock.
He was just hitting out of nowhere on some bookies.
Yeah,
it was very strange, but
big person.
It was
he was hitting it.
No, I was like, come on, man. Go on.
Go for the list.
I was just gonna say, back in the day when we were like first going to parties, it was more of like the dance hall.
Yeah, signal the plane.
Dance hall stuff.
Signal log on.
You know what one?
Pony River. Heel and toe is the most childish thing.
Heel and toe.
Man are going 100 miles an hour.
Active,
the foot's just moving.
Running on the spot, like jog on the spot.
It's bearings, yeah.
But it was fun though.
Good time.
It was good.
Willie Bounce.
Willie
Bounce was messed.
Willie Bounce.
All of that, like I feel like nobody don't dance. We don't dance no more.
It's not like really that.
It's just a twerking thing. The gal just twerk.
I think Les said this. It's the first time we went to America.
Yeah.
He's like,
they just twerk.
All they know is twerking.
It's just twerk.
Like the song,
any song.
It don't even have to be that.
They
twerking.
They just twerk.
Hands hit the knees, boy.
Just bam, twerk.
Literally, all they know.
But it's also significant of the. I feel like I don't have as good a time as I did back in the day. But I think that's part of it, like the dances. Like you go to a dance and the vibes are nice, everything, but then it's like Drink Up, for example. There's a couple man in Drink Up that dance.
They're dancing.
They're dancers, and I rate them. And some people are like,
Stop paying them boys.
but I rate them boys there.
Because if you balance it, if you weight it up, the rest are for them dry. And this is like UK vibes.
Yeah,
standing there,
stiff
faces,
have your drink.
Yeah.
Bottle girls, are the bottles coming?
You might catch a gun finger.
Yeah.
A squeeze, a little pistol, or a yeah.
To be saying that, in Jamaica or in yard, there's dances now.
Oh yes,
there's dances.
They don't stop.
They're rifle walking. They're dirt bouncing. They're doing that
little drift dance as well. It's called.
And you hear the
I've seen. I don't demonstrate, but I think I've seen how's it.
People do like there was a wedding video that came out the other day.
Okay,
and people do the drifting. There's different. There's
different
vibes, examples of it. But yeah, there's that little.
That's it. That's yeah.
I'm gonna catch up in that.
You know what? You know what? New school was. I don't do it, but I'm fucking with study.
What's getting sturdy?
Yeah. We cannot do that.
Oi, getting sturdy. I was write you off. You're gonna pull.
You're going hospital.
Big problems, man.
Your knees
like I was out on Wednesday. Yeah, I was out on Wednesday. Shout out to Composers 10 year anniversary for them, man.
Jesus.
They were hosting something at Top Golf in Surrey. And one of the tunes come on, and in my head, like no one's doing it, but in my head, I'm thinking, I want to bust.
I wish I could.
I want to bust this down
to do the study. Yeah,
get sturdy.
I've seen man do like
spin and
the little drop.
Come back up. Best.
That has an age limit on it, though, man. That's
you definitely need to show ID.
22.
You have to have all the cod liver oil for them ones.
If you're pre 05, leave it out, bro. It's not for you, man. Drop it out.
Yeah, no, I think that type of dancing where it's a move or action, I think that's not really, it doesn't really happen nowadays anyway. But I've seen man that just there's no movement. We're not again. When I was out on Wednesday, there's one particular don because he was like close by to me, just not nothing.
And I just think, are you having a good time?
What's the point?
Why did you come out?
What's the point? You could have done this in your yard, brother.
Could have
literally stared at the wall, in the
hallway. Sometimes, and the thing is, gal do it as well. It's like it's man and gal that do the same thing, but it's like you go. We don't know what you're going for. But let's say you're going for the attraction of someone or whatever.
Yeah.
What do you expect? Like you're just standing up there. You think someone's gonna come and be like,
do your mating call, miss?
Oh yeah, you're not even peacocking it. You don't even look like you want it.
Spread them pheromones, my girl.
Does that happen in raves anymore though? Dancing with not carnival,
not yardie dance,
not yardie
scrubbing,
dance.
Whining.
We're saying little face to face.
I know, face to face whining is
that's mad into
big and serious whining.
Bare scrubbing, like bare intimate.
Scrubbing,
yeah, it's mad.
I feel like I don't see that anymore.
It's a shame.
No, it's a
bring
dying
that
art.
back, man.
It's a dying art.
Don't see it anymore.
I feel like.
Is it most people are taken? Or?
I think that's a part for sure.
I think that adds to it.
Yeah. It's a part for sure. Like you might be in a dance, but you're like, okay, well, I can't really.
I ain't trying to get kicked out of my house.
Is it worth the ag?
No, but if you're single, I'm saying like it's not like I mean, even with that, I feel like again. The new generation, they don't do these. It's like, where do you meet people then? You meet people online. But in terms of face to face, and you know that this tune's banging, and you rate this tune, and I rate this tune. So we've already got a common ground. Cool. All right, now we're going to see if we are attracted to each other.
They're not going to dance though. Do you know what I think they're more likely to do is kind of like
take a
spit
video.
lyrics at each other. Or,
okay.
I'm going to...
we're going to mouth the wrong lyrics.
I'm going to like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to see in your story. I'm going to like it.
Let me take your Instagram. Let me take your Snapchat.
Snap.
It's different now. I was just scrolling through Twitter. I see something the other day. I hope I'm getting this right, but they said that like a recent study said that 60% of like young boys have not approached a woman in their life.
Mad. Not surprised at all though.
It's tough.
60.
60%.
Not surprised.
Bare incels, bro.
They don't know how.
Oh, it's like,
They don't know how to.
Don't know how.
It's tough, man.
like,
We need
it's
to
tough,
bring
innit?
dancing
It's not
back,
easy.
bro.
Like, but you got to do it.
Let's bring it back. And I even see like even at some older parties, I call it wallpaper scrubbing. Have you seen like the slow wines where they're like they're basically
the big people.
Yeah,
The turtle.
I don't know. They're barely the turtle.
When they're locked, like
Bro, it's like erosion, bro. But like weathering, you have to wait for time to see if they're gonna move, bro.
Are they gonna move?
you got to do a time lapse. To see
Cold,
if they're
man.
moving.
Yeah.
Like sleeping, standing
Shut
up.
up,
They dance.
But if you you'll just clock. There's like a light.
Nope, they're
I'm like,
moving.
this
They're moving.
that's intense.
Utmost intimacy.
Yeah,
bro.
good, man.
That's big intimacy.
That's 20 years strong.
Let's bring it back, man.
That's like I love you. I hated you. I've hated you all my
Nah,
life, but I
there's
proper
debt,
love you.
there's
Got past-
infidelity, there's kids, everything. There's old sofas, there's bare things, bro.
Okay, bills.
Arrears, bailiffs.
But the love that is
strong.
going on.
When you see man, and they're just
Slowly moving.
Big up the
coldest.
turtle, man.
Nah, man, you can't beat a good wine with the girl you love.
Oh,
like,
come
the
on,
girl you
man.
like.
No.
I mean,
Young butterflies.
when I think
low-key.
about like when I've actually danced, like in the past year, it's
With
with your woman.
Yeah,
like.
yeah,
Really,
same,
that's the
yeah,
only
yeah,
time man
yeah.
can really like
dance.
dance.
Loose.
Maybe there might have been little spots with the man them because we celebrated a lot this year. innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, don't let their head down.
They say that VIP sections changed
100
everything.
bro, that's never been clearer
Game's
to
changed,
me
man.
than
They
we were
said
in
that
Miami.
that's a big problem
Game's
That's
changed.
as to why, because it's all
100%.
sectiony now.
Yep.
It's
Bro,
not
there's no
like
room to
dance.
dance.
There's no dance floors. There is no dance floor.
No.
There's no dance floor.
It's
When we were in
sofas.
Miami, there was no
Sofas,
there was no
tables.
Sections.
things.
And there was levels. You had to dance on basically
Sitting down.
on a pole. Or
Yeah.
You had to line down
On a plank.
You had
On a
to line
plank.
down.
Yeah.
Man on the podium.
Or in
I
the
don't
walkways when they're walking with the bottles and
I don't
they're in the
understand
way.
the whole
In the
Like,
way.
You're jaywalking, bro. Like,
never
man,
be
we're
there,
coming
like-
through speeding down them sides.
Get out of the way.
So they say
Get out of the way.
the sparklers and VIP sections they saying killed nightlife. That's what
I
some people are saying.
I couldn't agree more.
Mate,
It's turned into
that's an interesting
a
point.
big peacock fest. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna show my feathers over here.
Bottle
He's gonna show his
wars.
feathers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bottle
We're
wars.
gonna- Bottle wars. Yeah, it's like
That video of I can't remember, was it Baltimore versus
Where
the
they're
New
pouring-
York
pouring the
Dons?
drink
On the floor, like joke thing.
That video,
Absolute joke.
poor
That
stuff
is-
from
that video was
from the
end for
community,
me.
man.
Yeah,
That's when I thought we failed, man.
another strike
We
on
failed.
on our card.
Well, state again.
Another strike
one
on the
of them
report card,
strikes,
fam.
fam.
Yeah. Just
Flipping
another
out.
one.
The
Not
new
again.
card.
I think if other people saw this,
Yeah.
They're laughing.
What are they doing?
They are.
Yeah, it
do.
actually, to be fair, I've always thought, or not always, but sometimes I've thought, oh, cool, like VIP, like I view the VIP like, as a base.
Yes.
So that's where you get your drink from.
Yes.
That's where you can, if you want somewhere to chill or sit or
Yes.
whatever.
Rest them legs after
Yeah.
dancing.
right?
But ultimately, you want to be in and around the dance. Because that's where it's actually
That's where
like
the fun is.
live.
Yeah.
Why
The
not?
VIP's live for different reasons, but them reasons don't last the whole night.
Once you're rested, you need to go again. Dance.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's good to have a base.
Always. Yeah.
It's good to have a base, and I think as like I said earlier before when we was having a conversation, like we've gone through all them stages in it. So like of the dancing,
seen it all, yeah.
of
Yeah,
not
yeah,
being
yeah.
in VIP, just going to a rave. X amount
General
deep.
admission, yeah.
Now it's like, okay, well, you lot discussed it I think last week when you said about us not being able to get into raves and
Oh, yeah.
that guy that couldn't get into the
Yeah,
raves,
yeah, yeah.
whatever,
Give me
whatever.
10K.
You're still black,
Damn.
man. Yeah, like we do those things just to get in the rave sometimes.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? It's a needs must. But then now we've sort of got used to it, where it's like,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah,
we're gonna
yeah.
have this place as VIP, but
Yeah.
it kind of. I want to say it kind of diminishes some of the fun because you're away from the heart of why you're there, the music and everybody enjoying it and feeling the music.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you got a place to just chill. Like you got your drink
your
there. You
feet
don't have
up.
to stand up in a queue with the bottle for the for a
Yeah,
drink
yeah,
for
yeah.
ages and all of them things there. But
It's tough, man.
Times
I see
have
the pros of it, but yeah, at the same time, I like to bring fun back to raving because it seems like to some it's like a chore when you look at some people's faces.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Put makeup on, got a new outfit,
Yeah.
dressed up.
Big drip,
Your
and
best.
you look like
stand
you got
up.
work in the morning. It's crazy, man.
Dance can done, you know.
dance
Yes.
can done.
Let's bring it back, man. Please, man.
Bring back dancing and barbecues.
We had a question from a follower. I meant to post it. What if I'm hoping I can remember correctly? And I guess it makes sense this week being Halloween weekend. I think it was. I should really grab my phone. Was what's like an acceptable Halloween outfit
for
whomever? For they. Check on the
Is that genderless?
Check on the inside. I want to make sure I got it
Is
right.
that genderless?
It was from a girl, so it may have had a thing. Just check that. I can't quite remember. I feel like I might have butchered it.
I feel like
I
feel like it's tough to answer that question in 2023.
Okay, so the question was, I guess we can still answer Richie's one, but the question was, what age should we stop dressing up for Halloween?
That was the question.
That's different.
Different question.
That's different.
I've never dressed up for Halloween, and I don't really rate Halloween. I don't really rate Halloween like that.
Are we talking just Halloween or a Halloween event? It's not like you're in your yard.
I assume
it has to be an event.
Yeah,
innit?
You're dressing up in your yard.
Man putting on costumes to be at yard.
You know what I'm saying?
To cook and to do the washing.
Watch
I
Big
mean,
Brother.
Christmas time, people are putting on Christmas jumpers in their
I
yard.
suppose more
And,
so.
you know what I mean? Cooking dinner.
Let's say Halloween event.
But Halloween
Event.
If that's the requirement for the event,
I feel like there's no age.
I think the older I get, the more I'm on it. There was a period when I was younger, and I was like, I'm too grown for this. I'm like 22. Like. And it's funny I say that.
You're younger than you ever be.
Yeah.
I'm too old.
Way too old. I was speaking with a girl on my team at work. We up to this weekend. She's like with her man, and her man works with us as well. He said, we're just gonna chill, was it pumpkin carving?
I did that yesterday.
Get a takeaway, some wine, but he said he's not going out, not getting dressed up because he's too old for it. I said, how old is he? 25.
bro.
I said he'll come back round.
He'll come back round. I mean, I wouldn't be getting dressed up.
She's bang on it.
I wouldn't be. I think women are more for it.
And she was like, she's on it. And then there was another wider conversation, and people saying this because it's a time where women can dress how they want.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Be free, be salacious, and show skin, leg, breast, back, thigh, heel, everything you want, and it's okay.
I mean, I don't think Halloween has been a thing that our culture has adopted.
No,
at all. We've been very anti. I think for the most part. Couple man might have done a bit of trick or treating, might have just ran out on road, just
throwing eggs and
shit masks and just doing shopping shit, toilet roll, all of that. Yeah. But as adults now, I think it's a nice opportunity to kind of invest. We're talking about man getting to dances and everyone just wants to look good. Okay, let's put on some costumes and be a bit stupid. We can lower the guard a little bit and actually have fun. So
you look silly, I look silly. Let's not stand around there fucking.
I'd imagine that across the nation, there's less trouble at fancy dress events than any other event.
I think the data will show you.
The data shows. I mean, there's a correlation
study somewhere.
100%.
Let's conduct.
Man are always doing studies.
What are we doing, man?
I think, like you said, it's refreshing because I think nowadays everything's about drip and what's the most expensive T-shirt you can put on, and the crepe has to be a mad thing and all of that. So when you got Halloween. Image. So, and people are still doing image to an extent, but it's like it's more so a fun way of just expressing yourself, innit? Although costumes and stuff has changed over time, because I feel like before people would do like film characters,
scary movie,
gore,
these
horror,
sorts of things.
Whereas now it's
what do you think it is more now?
It's fancy dress.
Yeah.
Or just like an archetype,
a character,
a fairy,
a
as
meme.
opposed to Tinkerbell.
So I've gone with Ali G.
Yeah.
Like that's not scary or
Done
something. I've gone the Salt Bay.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have to be scary.
It's just a wider.
It's a different thing
scope
now.
of
wider
character or outfit.
Yeah.
But in terms of like the scantily clad stuff, because I thought that's what we was gonna kind of
maybe
scantily clad.
I love those.
I ain't heard that word in a minute.
It's like that's why I said it's techie in 2023 because you asked a different question to what that question. Your question's interesting as well because it's like at what age do you stop dressing up?
That was the question.
That was the question.
Yeah.
And my answer is never.
My answer
never.
is also
never.
It's never.
Never, ever.
But just expanding on that, it's like
Mine
terms
was
of
what's okay to wear for.
Yes, that's what I was to expand it. What's okay to wear and what's not okay, because like you're gonna have the sexy nun, the sexy this, the sexy whatever. It's gonna be
the
whatever, innit?
Nuns aren't sexy.
Shout out to me.
Like, it's weird.
But
like,
you said,
let's make it.
You know what?
I'm gonna make it. Like,
space. Yeah.
Watch this.
Yeah.
It's
I should
Shout out to them.
It's a way to express themselves, like you said, didn't it? Without judgment and these sorts of things. And you could be any size or anything and do what you like, and you can say this
Lizzo. You could be like Lizzo and them.
Yep.
I would prefer, if you are going to be scantily clad, that you do it on this day.
Yes.
Versus another one.
Okay. When everyone else is not.
Monday
More
morning.
license
When everyone's conservative and you're not.
You're outside.
Hey, come here, man.
This ain't a look today, man.
No, man. Yeah, shout out to them, man.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, as
man.
long as your man's not telling you off and that. And yeah,
Get
for
yourself
the
in trouble,
for the single ones, cheerlead, nun, nurse, everything, man.
Angel, devil,
Catwoman. Is it Catwoman?
Catwoman.
Catwoman.
There's always a few Catwoman.
Yeah,
the
man.
whip and them.
Shout out to them.
Yeah. Barlets. Some of them got the whole
Yeah.
barlet and hairs.
Yeah. There was a little event last week. A few of the girls at work went out, and they went sex shop at lunch, cop whips and all that.
I think that's the go-to thing for females.
Everybody.
Though, like, going to the sex shop to get
for the
these outfits. Like, but it's a way for them to
They know,
express.
like, man can't go to
What, as a group? Yo.
man can't go to the sex shop and Mandem.
Follow me,
You know
sex
like
shop.
you go-
I wish we I should get this one, yeah?
Like, for if you're groomsmen, you all got
Yeah, nah.
all got to see shopping. Imagine you sitting down there in a sex shop saying, "My brother, leather pants, leather pants,
Gimp mask. Yeah.
give moss."
No.
Yeah, mad thing.
Yeah, ban group sex shop trips for the Mandem still. Please no.
But it's interesting why that is their go-to.
Yes.
Not all, but for most that I've seen,
When you say what's their go-to?
the sexy side of it is the go-to.
Liberation, man.
Is it just an easier option? There are sex shops. There are certainly more sex shops than there are fancy dress shops.
Yes.
Is it like the equivalent of a man like putting on a do-rag and slapping a sticker and being like, "Oh yeah, I'm Nelly"? Like, it's real simple.
Man.
Last minute.
Who did the youth from Tariq from Love Island did that?
Oh,
It's like it's easy to do, innit?
Yeah.
Is it just like, oh, this is easy? Or do you think it's like, no, this is my fucking
No,
open.
because it's easy and it's sexy.
Yeah.
2 boxes.
Yeah.
Two birds.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. We're stepping out to get the attention. We're talking about peacocking and that.
That's what they're doing. Yeah.
Miss Peacock.
And it's self it's like you said, it's liberating, but it's also them saying, "Look, this is me, innit? Like I'm outside. I know you look.
This is
me. Like,
Yeah, maybe there's no like just fucking I want to be sexy today, innit? That's just
without any
just
pervs
it.
and this
That's
they're
just
around,
it.
but
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still around.
of course they are. But
What was the phrase? Get sexy for the Mandem. That was.
Yeah, that was we had that on a couple of episodes back. Yeah,
That's what it is, man.
Oh.
Shout out to Halloween, man.
yeah, shout out to costumes and that.
Yeah. I think for the younger people, we're probably like, no, man, it's a bit overrated. You'll grow
Your
up
time
and be
will
like,
100%.
I want to be youthful again. I want to have fun.
Yeah.
Just serious
Do
stuff.
you want to cling on to it?
Sitting inside on a Saturday night, like you could do that to your
The day after,
to your
or
day's
any other
content.
day,
Yeah,
life's
you
content.
will be doing that. at
Yeah,
some point.
believe me, you
will.
There will be a day where you're like,
will.
I want to
I
go
wanna get out.
So yeah, man. For me, there's never an age, man.
Never an age.
Ever.
No limits on fun, bro.
No limit. Do you want to do bringers?
Yes.
Yeah, unless there's anything else. So I don't think we had.
Yeah, let's do some bring-ins. My bring-in, I was actually playing as a few of us rolled up today. It comes from friend of the show, Rags Original, on his, I believe it was his debut album, really.
I had a
Titled
cold show the
Bear.
other day, man.
Yeah, I wish I could have attended some of those shows. His debut studio album, let's say, entitled Bear Sugar, and the song I'm gonna bring it in is called Long Stay, featuring Baka.
Nice.
Big up Rags.
My bringing is off Giggs' latest album, Zero Tolerance. The tune came on randomly. I didn't even know I had it in my playlist, but I didn't look at who. I was just thinking, oh, it's like a Afro beats ish kind of tune. Then I looked and I saw Giggs. I was like, okay, this is interesting. But it's gigs featuring Lil J, and the tune is called Hallelujah.
Cold.
I
My
had a bad gigs tune.
bring in.
Actually, it was on the radio. Sorry, Dan.
Oh yeah, you want to bring in?
I can't remember the name of it.
God damn.
Next week.
My bring in is from an artist, who used to spin loads when he first come out, and he's had a few ups and downs in his career. It's Wale. He has a new tape called For Lauren 2, and the song I want to bring in is called Caramel. Top tune.
I kind of miss Wale.
He's
still
so good.
Yeah.
You say new tune?
Yeah.
Sorry,
it's 2021.
Oh,
For Lauren 2.
He was really good.
I think he's
So good.
I think he's coming back with an
Yeah,
album
he's
or
en
something.
route.
Yeah, he's good, man, but people don't like him for
I don't know
some
why. Though.
No, I think
reason.
I think Cole used to point it out and say that like he's not happy with himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I feel like that I can feel that in his music. Like he feels like he should have blown bigger, as like you alluded to. He should have been a bigger rapper and whatnot.
Cole mentioned it in his song, no?
Yeah. I can't remember what
False
song
Prophets?
Is it False
Was it
Prophets?
False
I remember the bars like
Something like
a
it
little
might have been
bit.
False Prophets. But yeah. No, he did mention it in as bars.
You got bringing dog?
Yeah, well, I ain't been in so long, so I got kind of.
Get it off.
I got a couple
Couple years worth.
Yeah, I listened to it on the way here. Kabaka Pyramid, The Calling. I think his album's called. It is called The Calling.
What's his name?
Kabaka Pyramid.
Okay.
Kabaka Pyramid, spelled pyramid. That came out. His album came out last year. Very good album, and kind of just slipped under the radar.
Rapper, singer.
He's a Jamaican artist. He raps. You know them dancehall man can rap.
They do both, innit?
They can rap. He's got a lot of conscious tunes. Rasta thing.
Come on.
But yeah, a lot of conscious tunes, a lot of good rap, a lot of deeper meaning with the tunes and that, but enjoyable deeper meaning, not like it's deeper meaning, but snorefest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got some big tunes on that album. We might have put it up before. Avelino, God Save the Streets.
Yeah.
The whole thing from beginning to end.
It's good, man.
I feel like I don't know if I said it, but I'll stand on it now. For me, it's tape of the year.
Tape of the year.
100% UK tape of the year.
Listen, like that thing there,
It's good.
I don't know how it slipped through so
Mad,
many
innit?
radars,
Yeah.
but it's because the market's so saturated. And I think he deserves more recognition for that project there because it's amazing still. Every track.
Bit of a Wale thing, isn't it? In a way,
Yeah, it's one of them ones. And my last one is Maxwell Ascension.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
cool.
The album or the tune?
The album and the tune in particular.
I don't know why. Yeah, a couple of months ago,
Yeah.
That's
that
some-
kept coming on.
That's some grown man business.
And it made me go into a whole R&B bag.
Right.
But that tune, fam,
It's amazing.
it's a big tune.
Like,
And what's the other one? Music Soul Child, Merry Go Round kept coming on.
Listen.
Both of these tunes, I was like, these tunes. You obviously know these tunes before.
Neo,
Yeah.
Neo
When it
Soul
hits you,
Jazz Cafe,
like,
bro.
at
you
the
could
right
be
time-
in any mood. If that
Fam.
tune comes on,
It's a big tune.
it's a big tune. It's a big tune.
Yeah, I can't believe you said that. It's mad.
Crazy.
Mad.
Here for it, man.
And Cook with Dom.
Yes.
Oh, as of course.
Cook with Dom. Like, type that in all your socials,
Don't play
everything. I'll be here more often anyway.
Yes.
I'll be plugging away. But yeah, like, come and taste the food, man. Come and taste the food.
sure.
Open for all events, all these sorts of things. On Fridays we do the pop up in Tottenham. If you're around the area, follow the socials and come and get some food, man. Tell me what you think.
It's good, man. It's good. Food to make you dance, man. It's
There
good
we go,
enough.
man.
Hey, that's the one time man dance like regular. You know when something's in the microwave.
Me and Thing, me and Trey, yeah, we always say
yo.
that's the sign of the most glutton people. Stop it, like
That's
what?
No, but sometimes you're just hungry and it's
And
just
you're
I'm down and out. But when the food arrives, it's like
Good. Hey, you got
And
to
take a
Yeah.
bite and cha-cha sliding.
to the left. It's getting cold. Dancing around the place.
Say,
Hey, as always, please like, share, subscribe.
Yes,
DM,
sir.
Retweet, X, all of that.
Mhm.
It's the Mandem Podcast.
Keep it locked.